What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and I'm battling here for week number 5 of WPL season number 9. My opponent this week is MidPokemaster, coach of the Kentucky Torracats. Good friend, he is also a member of the Core Enforcers, so I was definitely looking forward to this one right here. Let's talk about team preview. My idea is I want to go for a late game with sub-combined Keldeo, since it could very easily set up on Pokemon such as the Scizor, as well as the Milotic. Those can't really touch me at all. I want to get up hazards to be able to pressure Pokemon such as the Raikou and the Mew into range of my Keldeo, because if I can get behind a sub and they're constantly taking hazards damage, that's going to be the way that Keldeo can win the game, right? So because of that, I have a fast Tyranitar right here, which does have the Stealth Rocks, of course. We do also have Fire Punch, because I do have speed for the Scizor as well as Stone Edge, and then Toxic just in case it does help me wear down Pokemon like Milotic. Maybe I catch it on a switch before its potential Flame Orb goes off right here. We have Tornadus, which is a Flynium Z set right here with Taunt. I can taunt Pokemon such as the Charizard to prevent it from Dragon Dance sweeping me, since if Gligar does get worn down, I want to have a backup right here. It can also just wear down Pokemon such as the Milotic as well as take on a setup Mew. My Roserade, it is a Spikes 3 attack set right here. We have Dual Stab and then the Hidden Power Fire boosted by Technician, just to go ahead and deal with the Scizor, because getting rid of Scizor would be really great for Tyranitar, so I figured why not have the coverage right there. My Gligar is a Fizz Def set with U-Turn, Earthquake, Rocks, and I believe Taunt to go ahead and take on... Actually, I'm pretty sure it was Roost over the Rocks, just to go ahead and take on the Charizard, because Dragon Dance Zardex is not something I want to lose to, of course. Now, the Charizard does not have to Mega Evolve right away, so I might have to force the Mega before Gligar can take it on. And then finally, we have Sunny Day Weakness Policy Entei, which is a set that I really wanted to try on Entei before the end of the generation, and this opportunity felt really nice right here, because there's a Milotic just chilling right there. Ideally, it's not toxic, ideally it just scalds me, and I will be able to get the Weakness Policy off. If it is taunted, of course, whether it's for my Gligar or Torn, it will be forced to scald my Entei, which is great right here, and let's see what went down. I'm just going to go ahead and lead right with my Tornadus, because I can go ahead and U-turn out. Unfortunately, Raichu is going to be the lead, and just in case it's Choice Scarf, I hard switch into my Roserade right here, as Volt Switch does come out. I can just go ahead and take this Earthquake. I was really expecting maybe Rocks, considering I don't think the Rocker would be Mew, but Choice Scarf Earthquake actually comes out, so... Obviously, what I'm going to do right here is switch in my Tornadus, which is my Grand Immunity. Right here, I go for the Taunt, and this next turn, I calced literally everything except for the one move that Mid decides to go for. I calced Stone Edge, I calced Sheer Force Ice Punch, I calced Sheer Force Rock Slide. Nothing killed my Tornadus with the defense investment I had, except for Choice Scarf Head Smash, which will be able to blow back my Tornadus right here. So that really caught me off guard. Apparently he got that idea off another league, but I'm just going to go ahead and revenge it with Keldeo. I could have definitely subbed right there, but I figured Head Smash could have been a rolled if he was adamant, so I didn't really want to mess around with that. Raichu is now going to hit the field. I figured this would be a perfect opportunity for me to just get in my Tyranitar, and ideally be able to throw up some hazards right here. And I believe that's exactly what I opt to do right here. I'm just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve as the Volt Switch comes out. And I believe Stealth Rocks are what just goes up right here, because I really want to start pressuring down the Raichu every time it comes in. Milotic comes in right here. I decided to go for the Fire Punch because I wanted to catch the Scizor to help out potentially Pokemon like my Roserade. However, Milotic does come in. Toxic could have been really nice right there, but it was a really random double. I figured Milotic would have just come out immediately, but at least what I can do here is get the momentum into Roserade as he is forced to recover, which is really nice for me right here. And what I can do this following turn is, I believe, just throw up some hazards. No, I believe I actually go for the HP Fire, yeah, because I wanted to catch the Scizor again, but he actually makes a really good play into Mew. Which obviously I can just Sludge Bomb. Maybe getting the 2-hit KO right there could have been really nice, because now this Mew is actually a little bit annoying being able to soft boiled up. But what I want to do is maximize my Roserade's recovery right here. So I spam Sludge Bomb until I turn that I know he's not going to go for soft boiled, and we get in on the correct turn right here. Bulk Up does come out, and thankfully due to all my speed investment, I can actually get a fast Toxic off on this. Mid did actually send me the set after the game. It turns out it was Mono Waterfall. It didn't have any other moves. It was like Bulk Up, Taunt, Roost, / Soft Boiled, and then Waterfall, which is really interesting. I guess he wanted to exploit that one weakness on my team, because nothing else really... They couldn't really run another mono attacking set, so Mew is going to be knocking me out with the Waterfall right here. However, after this round of toxic damage, it is easily in range of my Keldeo Surf, so that is going to be what I revenge this Mew with, and it's looking really set for Keldeo at this point. What I want to do is ideally get up one more hazard to continue chipping down the Raichu, so I'm going to try that right here as I'm able to get in my Roserade. However, he will be able to knock me out with the combination of the 8 power ice plus the Thunderbolt. So that's a bit unfortunate, but what I can do right here is force him out with the Gligar, which I will definitely take right here. Scizor is going to come out. I go for the Earthquake, and just in case this was a defogger, I opted to just go ahead and taunt it the following turn. I have a lot of speed, but it turns out he can't really touch me at all, which I found very interesting right here, so I'm going to get in my Keldeo, not expecting this thing to have any coverage, and what I can do right here is just go ahead and hit him up with the Substitute. Bug Bite comes out, but what I want to do this next turn is just sub again, to make sure that I'm behind a sub when I knock out this Scizor. So Bullet Punch comes out, but I do predict that, go right for the Substitute right here, and now Bullet Punch will not be able to break my sub, and I can pick off this Scizor right here with the Surf. So Keldeo's looking really set to go. Raichu only has a few more switch-ins right here, so it is going to come out right now. As of course, what I can do right here is take the Volt Switch just fine, which is great right here. It is going to be the Charizard coming in next, as what I can do right here is Secret Sword, which is perfectly cool with me right here. Obviously, I can just follow this up with the Surf. I do have the necessary speed investment, and Raichu only has one more switch-in. There is a spike on the field, by the way. I don't know why the thing isn't showing, but I basically have a guaranteed win right here by going into Gligar. Even if you predicted that and 2-hit KO'd me with Surf, what I could have done was just gone Entei, pick this off with the extreme speed, and then Entei just beats the Milotic as last mon. If Milotic goes for Toxic, then Keldeo wins, but what I want to do right here is show off that Entei set, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this up with the Taunt, as Scald will be knocking me out, and I'm assuming Scald is his only attacking move. It's probably something like Toxic or Cover Haze, if I had to guess, so Entei will be hitting the field right here, and I did have a lot of special attack on this Entei, so even after the weakness policy pops right here, you guys will see this incoming Solar Beam is not even going to be able to pick off the Milotic, which is kind of funny. I really thought it would, but it doesn't really matter. I can just go ahead and follow it up with another Solar Beam, even under the sun. Well, because of the sun, Scald crit is not able to knock me out. I can just follow it up with a Solar Beam, and that is going to be GG right here, so we are able to pick up the 2-0 when those hazards really came through. I think Keldeo definitely picked up, what was it, like 4 or 5 kills this game? It killed the Mew, it killed the Nidoking, it killed the Scizor, and it killed the Charizard. I believe the Entei died to my Milotic, and then the Raichu died to Entei, I believe, something like that. So that is going to be the game. We do move up to 5-0, which is really great right here. I did hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and check out Mid. Next week we battled the WPokemaster Mike, coach of the Los Angeles Spark Surfers. So that should be very interesting, and I'll see you all then. Later.